Guys, Love Island is over. Oh my gosh, what is everyone watching at 9 p.m? Let me know, because I feel broken, empty, and just so sad that I don't get to see my Islanders anymore, the villa, and just live tweeting at 9 p.m. with the whole of the UK. But yes, don't worry, we've got our rightful winners. Black Twitter, we did that, okay? So yes, we're gonna dissect everything Love Island, what those islanders got up to after they left the villa, and so much more that happened in showbiz. So all you have to do is get comfy, stay tuned, and keep watching. Guys, after 5 years, 5 seasons, 100 episodes, Jane the Virgin has ended. Like, guys, I don't even know how to feel like Jane. She has just been, you know, my inspo. Guys, I mean, like, inspo in terms of writing, not in terms of, you know, getting inseminated, you know, choosing between 2 men. I mean, must be nice, but we move. But yes, Jane the Virgin has ended, and spoiler alert, sorry guys, gonna have to talk about it. So if you haven't watched the finale by now, what are you doing? And 2, stop watching. But you can just skip, you know, the video a few seconds, still watch. But yes, no, Jane ended, and it had the happy ending that we all wanted. I mean, Raphael and Jane got married finally. I mean, if you're a diehard Jane fan, you would know, you know, Jane's been battling Michael, Raphael. Michael came back from the dead. It was all a madness. The scene just gave me chills at the end when Raphael and Jane were just sitting down, and they were like, what happened at the end of your book, actually? And then Jane was like, it turned into a 10-11 Vena. Listen, that means Jane the Virgin was basically her whole book. Her book was Jane, like, nah, it was just mad the way it worked out. And then we found out that Mateo was actually the narrator. I mean, it was just a full circle moment for us Jane the Virgin fans. And then Petra got the happy ending she deserved. Petra, best character development on that show. Honestly, you went from hating her to loving her. I mean, it was mad, but we've put Jane the Virgin to rest. We put it to bed. I mean, it got a bit boring towards the end, but you know, what can you do? You had to stick with her. Have no fear, guys. There will be a spin-off show called Jane the Novella, which will show, you know, Jane narrating the show, and it will be based on different fictional novels that Jane herself has written. So yes, Gina Rodriguez will still be playing it, and hopefully we still get to see Mateo, Raphael, Abuela, Zoe, Rogelio, and co. But yeah, no, for now, Jane has ended, and honestly, I'm sad. Guys, A$AP Rocky is free finally. I mean, he's been in the Sweden jail for more than 2 weeks, and for something that he really didn't do, he said. So he was involved in a brawl when he was in Sweden performing, but it was his bodyguards and he wasn't involved. These people were harassing him and his friends, so they, you know, retaliated. I mean, they should have retaliated, but what can you do? So yeah, so he was free on Friday, and the key witness first of all said that she saw A$AP Rocky use a bottle, but then she changed her statement and said he didn't use a bottle, which, you know, exonerated him and made him come home. Donald Trump tweeted, I mean, is this you lot's president? Like, okay, he's such a joker. Like, he's honestly just about the banter, but does he really have the banter? I don't think so. But yes, he tweeted his congrats to A$AP being freed, and he was like, it's been a rocky week, hurry home A$AP. I was just like, oh, that's such a like dead joke. Like, my nephew, who's like 6, would have thought of something better than that, but you know what, we move, okay. But yeah, so just congrats to A$AP Rocky on coming home. I mean, A$AP, you did say all lives matter, so why were we even supporting you, bro? But I like to think people, you know, change their views on things and move on. Meghan Markle, guys, my hun, I stan, a babe, a queen. Yes. So, guys, Meghan Markle is guest editing British Vogue magazine. Like, that is actually a big thing. But, of course, people have something to say. Always negativity, chatting. But the thing is, who's the royal out of Meghan and the people that are chatting shite about her? Okay, case solved. But yes, no, Meghan is going to guest edit. The theme of the magazine will be forces of change. And she's got, you know, people that she admires and is inspired by on the front cover, which includes Yara Shahidi, Jane Fonda, Adwoa Aboah, and so many more inspiring women to Meghan Markle, and that are really, you know, changing things in the industry and in the environment. So yes, Meghan is going to be guest editing that. There will be an interview inside with Michelle Obama. Yes, Michelle Obama interviewed Meghan Markle. I mean, two queens that you have to stan. Like, if you don't like Meghan Markle or Michelle Obama, like, are you even human? So yes, we can't wait to read that magazine, and of course the Nikki Diaries will be letting you know all the details in that Vogue magazine. Meghan Markle has also announced that she will be collaborating with Marks & Spencer, John Lewis and many women brands to help women with their workwear essentials. Meghan is working with Work Smart, who, you know, look after women when they go for job interviews, getting them prepped clothes wise and just helping them, you know, look smart and look the part for that role. I mean, Meghan, what can't she not do? Like, she's honestly my heart, my babes, my life. Guys, Love Island is over. I mean, all my favourite shows are coming to an end this week. First Jane, now Love Island. Oh, honestly, I can't deal. But Greg and Amber won. I mean, Amber won, basically. Greg went in for a holiday and came out with 25k. Like, teach me, bro. Cause and could you lend me a $5 because it's actually mad out here. But yeah, Greg had it very easy. The guy was in there for like 2 weeks and then he won. But sources have revealed that regardless of who Amber was with, she would have won. So even when she was with Michael, she was still a favourite to win. Even when she was with Ovi, she was even more favourite to win, and so on and so forth. So Greg was just the lucky one that got to be coupled up with Amber and win the shmoney. During the final, Amber and Greg actually took 48% of the votes. That's actually mad. And then Molly and Tommy had 25% of the votes, leaving Ovi and India with 18% and Maura and Curtis 7%. Over in India as well, India had a, you know, easy ride as well getting to the final. So following the Islanders leaving the villa, Tommy and Molly have split allegedly, but I'm here to say that is fake news, okay? The pair are still together. Will they last? That is another question. But at the moment in time, yes, they are still together. They haven't been on socials because they're waiting for the reunion on Sunday that will air, which will be, you know, juicy. Because Anton doesn't like Molly. Anton unfollowed Molly on Instagram and he said him and Molly didn't click in the villa. They were having arguments. She wasn't right for Tommy, Anton thought. So, yeah, that went down. Belle also doesn't like Molly. I mean, I think everyone gave Molly a hard time, like me as well. I had in my head that, you know, Molly was playing the game, you know, the agenda against her was very strong. So the Islanders had to stay back one day after the final and get training, get therapy on how to deal with all the fame, how to deal with the negativity. And they did, you know, have contact from the outside world again. But aftercare for the show has improved in that sense, and Love Islanders will get a 14-month contract with ITV for ITV to still take care of them, for them to still receive therapy and so forth and so forth. But yes, no, Tommy and Molly have not split. Maura and Curtis are still going strong. They're meeting each other's families. Amber and Greg, they're doing a tour around Newcastle, Ireland and so forth. But yes, the reunion show Sunday should be juicy. Sharif, we'll get to see him, who we haven't seen since the beginning of the show, and you'll get to see Yewande, Anna, Amber, our triplets, our gang, be reunited. And there's also been speculation that Maura wasn't happy for Amber and Greg to win, but she has come out and said that she wasn't like angry that they won. She was just shocked, so that's why her face was like. But yes, no, she was very happy for the pair, but she was just shocked that she thought that Molly and Tommy really had it in the bag. I mean, the whole world thought Molly and Tommy had it in the bag, but obviously not. Black Twitter strike again. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did recording it. I hope I gave you all the juice and all the goss that you needed to stay up to date. And make sure you like, share and subscribe, and comment down below any of your thoughts that you had on this video. Who was your favourite Islander? gal? Did you want Greg and Amber to win? Let your gal know, okay? And don't forget to follow the Nikki Diaries on Instagram and Twitter to stay up to date during the week for all the latest goss and showbiz right here, right now. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in my next one.